Hello, dear Sagittarius, and welcome to your September 2022 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. So let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Aquarius. So let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Well, my dear Sagittarius, the month starts with this beautiful energy of self-care. The universe is sending you a message, my dear Sagittarians, is that you need to be careful. You need to take care of your inner well-being. Some of you will be babysitting. You are going to take care of a baby. Maybe your own baby or your brother, sister, someone's baby is there and you are going to do the babysitting. That's such a wonderful job. I find it really, really nice. You learn so much and so much of patience. Yeah, so that is what some of the Sagis will be doing. Well, some of the Sagis will be dealing with a single parent also. Some of you will be in relation. I see some kind of a relation with a single mother. Some of you might get the news that there is going to be the childbirth in the family. Some relative has delivered a baby and you are going to get this news. Some close relative, a friend of yours, can give you this news also this month. So I am seeing some kind of good news regarding a birth of something taking place. It's either a baby or a project. Also, you're working towards a project. This is what I'm seeing also. You're giving birth to a particular project. For some of you, you might be considering adoption also, a child adoption also. This is what I'm seeing for some Sagis. But all in all, my dear Sagis, when you're taking care of someone else, maybe you're going to be called upon to take care of a relative, of a family member, of a friend, okay, of your neighbor maybe, who are old people, like I have my old neighbors here. So maybe you'll be called on to take care, to extend some help in some way to them. Don't forget yourself in that, okay? Because you need to take care of yourself also, my dear Sagis. Because otherwise what happens to Sagis is that they need their time also, they need to rest a bit, because when they are too much worked up, afterwards it works against them, especially the intestines, and they become irritated and stuff like that. So you need to take care of that, my dear Sagis. Before going further, I have an announcement to make, my dear ones. For this month of September, there will be a special guided meditation by me. As we see that the world is having lots of chaotic energies, and we all need to remain grounded mentally, physically, and spiritually, because these energies somehow are the causing agents for harming our relationships, for harming our peace of mind, and inducing lots of stress. And as we are going to go ahead in times now, the energies are going to become more and more volatile, my dear ones. So I have prepared a guided meditation, so especially for this month of September, so that we are grounded and we find our peace of mind and we remain unaffected even in the eye of the storm, my dear ones. And you can find it in the description below. There will be a link below wherein you can go and find this meditation. So let's continue further, and then we go to the second week. The second week, you're roaring with lots of charisma. You're very charismatic. You have tremendous confidence. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Sagis, in the second week. I'm also seeing that some of you can get a bit aggressive, can enter into a kind of a conflict. You might almost get upset with someone at this point of time. So just be careful that you're bubbling with a lot of energy, or maybe that tiredness also will play against you in the second week. So just be careful. Don't go all out and just get your frustration out in a loud way, because this might not bond well with others. Okay, there can be chances of misunderstandings over here, my dear Sagittarius. This is what I see. And also some of you, my dear Sagittarius, seem to be a bit feeling insecure regarding your partner. If your partner is getting a lot of attention, or you are getting a lot of attention, then your partner is feeling insecure also. So just be careful to maintain that balance. Okay, don't follow victim to too much of attention coming to you and neglecting your partner who is always there for you. All right, so just be careful, maintain that healthy balance. All right, because there are chances that as you will be in the limelight for a job well done, for something that you are doing, you will be in the limelight, and what happens is that your partner feels neglected. All right, so just keep a healthy balance. Okay, because everything and everyone has its own place in life, right? So in the second week, just take care of that. And my dear student Saggy students, be careful also in the second week, because you might have a lot of misunderstanding and a argument, heated debate, or a conflict with your friends also, or a close friend. It can also be at home. So Saggies, I would like to tell you, in the second week, even if the energy is good, the energy is that of misunderstanding and conflict too, and being empowering and over possessive also. So just be careful about that. But otherwise, money wise, it looks fine. Just health wise, if you have blood pressure issues, then you have to be calm, and you have to be meditative, and you have to go and walk in the nature. That will do you really good. Okay, my dear Saggies. And then we will go to the third week. You are feeling really confident over here. You are improving your financial conditions here. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that for some of the Saggies will have to, maintain lot of, do lot of networking in the third week. There can be phone calls to be made and things like that, and lot of discussions on the phone can be done. Negotiations, meetings also are seen in the third week. So over here, my dear Saggies, this is a very good time if you were wanting that pay raise, sorry, and if you were wanting to make some more money, then third week is the time. You have all the tools available to show how much valuable you are to your employer or to your team. Okay, because your ideas will be flowing. So just write them down. You're good at written things also, so just write them down. Who knows what kind of wonderful genius downloads are coming. So upload them on your books, please. Okay, just write them down so that you can share it and you can create something beautiful out of it. And for students also, I'm seeing a lot of confidence is there, and lot of good ideas are coming in. So just make a note of those, because these ideas that we get just suddenly, we are not just thinking anything, we just sit quietly and then suddenly those ideas come. Or when we are praying or meditating, just there is a kind of a silence, and then suddenly something comes up, and that is actually not inside our heads, it is coming from above. Okay, so just write it down and keep it aside. Okay, every time just try to maintain a diary for that, and you just write down those ideas, my dear Saggies. So in the third week, I also see that financial matters are getting better. You might get opportunities to make more money too. And then we are going to the last week, and it's a beautiful week. You might meet a dear friend who you have not seen since long, or you might make friends with an absolute stranger, a masculine energy I'm seeing over here, who's adorable, who's really good. I see some good things happening, some positive events taking place in the last week. I'm seeing maybe some kind of get together, some kind of a party, a school reunion, or a college university reunion is seen over here, my dear Saggies. Okay, and the last week is about meeting some interesting people. These people can become the important players in your life later on in life, because some people who are going to come into your life, these can be people who you have already met also, who you know but haven't been in touch since long. So people from the past coming in the last week. And then there is a really, this is why the reunion energy is there with them. And otherwise also I'm seeing some new faces can come into your life at this moment. For Sagis, I would like to tell you that a past person can return into your life. So depending upon what they gave you in life, did they give you laughters or tears? You decide whether you open the door when they knock your house doors. Okay, the choice will be yours and yours alone over here, my dear Sagittarius. And know that a person who has given you tears will return back to give you tears also. No matter how much they say, how I've changed and blah 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 and blah blah blah. I can tell you is that old habits die hard, okay? So if you go all out and show your compassion, you can definitely be kind, show them the compassion, but also show some compassion towards yourself also of how you were treated by some of them, and do they really need to come back, all right? Do they really have a place now, all right? So just know that. And yes, before I say see you next month, I would like to ask you to join me in the meditation for the month of September, and you will not regret this journey with me, because this is something very dear to me. These meditations are very dear to me, and this is why I'm going to share with you all every month some meditation, a collective meditation with you all. And I would like us to really find the silence within, and you will know it after a few months why I started them right now and what was the purpose of it, because we need to be grounded, anchored in the eye of the storm that will be coming a bit ahead of us right now. I mean, we are almost entering into that time period, so let's get ready for anchoring ourselves inside, all right? And for those of you who I will not see for the meditations, I'll see you next month for sure. So God bless you all, and please do like, share and comment. Bye bye. God bless.